Bill Orth here at Farland Classics in Denver. Since you couldn't come to see the Porsche, we decided we'd find a way to bring it to you. So Tom, our video guy, is doing a walk around with me on it so we can show you what the car looks like in the flesh. You've seen still photographs of it, but I think if you see the actual car, that'll be beneficial. As you can see, we pointed out to you in the information the only metal on the car that's ever been replaced are these lower rocker panel pieces, because the jack plugs are built into them, and over the years jacking and carelessness always damages those panels. You can see that all the paint match on the car is perfect because we painted the whole car at once. It's unique because of the power sunroof that's in it. Very, very few of these had it. In fact, we were discussing the differences between T5s and T6s. None of the T5 cars ever had factory sunroofs. Only the T6s. There were very few of them. And so that's why I've always made a big deal out of the fact that this car has that roof. While we're up here in the front, let me open the trunk. All 5 wheels on the car have the proper date code 1962 on them. They were re-chromed when we did the restoration on the car, and we didn't want to buy some cheap reproduction wheels. So these are the original, genuine wheels, as I say, with a date code in them. You can see that it has the tool kit with the original factory jack, windshield washer bottle. Everything under here is correct as it should be. You can't see it hidden under the wheel here, but there's a new interstate battery sitting there as well. And this car is a 12-volt system, not the old 6 volts. All the body panel fits are very, very nice. You'll see that when closed, all of the gaps are very consistent. That's something that our sheet metal men pay very close attention to. The bumper guards were re-chromed when we did the car. It has new headlamps in it, and with the 12 volts, you can actually see where you're going with this car at night. I drove it at night a month or 2 ago. All the dashboard lights work, turn signal works, brake lights, so it's a fully functional car. Let's walk here to the back. When we restored the engine compartment, care was taken to make sure that everything was painted the correct color. That when a Porsche expert looks at the car, they'll say, that's how it should look. The only deviation from stock is what looks like a period 12-volt generator. This is actually a new unit that is actually an alternator. The reason for that is generators only produce when they're turning over about 2,000 RPM. Alternators, like all modern cars have, produce current at idle speeds. So when this car was rebuilt, we put one of these new units in it which will do a better job of keeping the battery charged up. But everything else about it in here is authentic and correct, and the little deer runs like a top. Once again, you can see excellent panel gaps. Everything fits the way it should. It has a new correct exhaust system exiting out the bumperettes like it's supposed to. And again, this was all re-chromed. These rubber bumper strips were replaced. They're not all nicked and dinged up from years of parking abuse. Okay, doing the inside, you'll note that, again, door panel fits and gaps are perfectly consistent all the way around, and fit and action is perfect. Many carelessly done restorations, you have to slam the door a couple of times to get the thing to fully close. We pay very close attention to those things. You saw on the heritage certificate that I sent you that this was the car's original interior color. Although none of this material in here is original, it has been completely restored using the proper fabrics. The seats always had these corduroy inserts. Not all of them did, but this car had. The Smooth material is vinyl, it's not leather. They didn't put leather in these cars. The carpets are all new. We'll show you the headliner here in a bit. It was all replaced as well. You can see that there's new material over the dash. The original steering wheel was kind of cracked up, and we got very lucky and were able to find a new original steering wheel for it. The horn ring is actually a factory option, and you will have seen that on the build sheet also. And the horn works. All the instruments were rebuilt, and it just so happens to be almost exactly high noon right now, and you'll see that the clock has the right time on it. We have the original folder with the original owner's book for the car, and all the rubber mats were replaced. Everything was done. That's the correct Blaupunkt AM/FM shortwave radio for the car, not some plastic Japanese radio that's been added into it somewhere along the line. You'll see the ribbon laying here in the back. That's the Director's Award that the car won at the Santa Fe Concours last year. And as all of these cars are, you have little vestigial seats back here, but most people leave them folded down for a parcel shelf. I've gone to great lengths to try to tell you everything that's right and perfect about the car. In the interest of full disclosure, I want to show you there are a couple of scratches in the glass on the back window. We chose not to try to get a reproduction glass for it because this is the car's original window. Yes, it does have some scratches in it. There are specialists who can polish a lot of that out, but I wouldn't want to tell you that it could be made perfect. I honestly can't think of anything else of a cosmetic nature that isn't virtually perfect on the car. Well, you're very welcome to send me any specific questions that you've got, and I'll certainly address them for you. Okay, as a final touch here, we'll go ahead and start the car up so that you can hear that traditional Porsche four-cylinder stutter.